The movie starts with Eva, sitting in the police station with a ballerina toy. Eva got bloodied. She recalls spending valuable time with her father. He tells her that she looks like her sister when she grows up when they are dancing together. Eve is playing with his toy that night when soldiers from outside emerge from the river. One by one, they begin to remove the guards. While in the restroom, Eve's father notices a soldier approaching. Then he starts fighting with him. He hurls him down the stairs with a smoke grenade. He throws additional explosives and hurries in the direction of his daughter as he notices more soldiers approaching. They hide next to the door when he orders her to keep quiet. He battles and eliminates each soldier as they surge in. Then, as more troops approach, he puts Eve in a hidden room and prepares to fight. He hurts himself in the struggle. From the hidden room, Eve is keeping an eye on her father. He can soon be neutralized by soldiers. The chancellor, the soldier's superior, arrives there. Since the girl is a member of their clan, he inquires as to her whereabouts. The chancellor pulls out a gun and inserts a single round. The boss hands him a gun and instructs him to either kill himself and leave his daughter safe. When Eve contacts her father, he is on the point of shooting himself. He fires one as the soldiers become sidetracked and the battle resumes. From there, the chancellor departs. He eliminates every soldier, but one pins him. Eve emerges, snatches a gun, and shoots the soldier as they struggle. Her father approaches her and assures her that it's acceptable for soldiers to shoot at them. After that, he leads her inside the hidden chamber and plants a bomb. He is shot while running, but he and his daughter escape. Inside, the bomb blasts the soldiers. When Eve and her father attempt to depart, he bleeds out and passes away there. There, the police arrive. Winston, the owner of the New York Continental, visits Eve at the police station. He assures her that her father loves her. He wanted to remove her from all the violence because of this. He offers to take her to her father's side of the family, who will take care of her. She meets with the director of Ruska Roma's headquarters once they arrive, and she chooses to enroll her there. Winston hands her their coin and goes on leave. One of the teachers, Noy, informs her that her father was a member of Ruska Roma's group and that she will be as well with the right instruction. 12 years later, she is an adult now. The director is keeping an eye on her as she practices ballet. She hurts her leg after falling repeatedly. She contacts her buddy Tatiana after going to her room. According to her friend Tatiana, it's too much for her. However, she learns how to shoot and fight during their actual fighting training. Nogi chastises her for allowing her opponent to win as she falls during training.
One bullet, well placed, to become Kikimara. You must become the assassin. For this next exercise, we will be using simulated rounds.
Instead of relying on her opponent's strength, she must fight using her own. Following her teacher's guidance, she begins to perform exceptionally well in her training. She discovers one day that Tatiana has vanished. To find out where she is, she approaches the director. She is not capable of becoming a Ruska Roma. She has so been fired. She is not as built as she is. When she feels ready, she begs her to remind her. The director concurs with her and states that she must pass one final exam. She is placed in a room with 2 disassembled firearms on the table. A man pushes a woman inside the room and removes her. She is seated across from her. She did not carry out her duties as a Ruska Roma assassin. They begin assembling the rifle as the timer goes off. Eve takes the initiative but is hesitant to fire. However, she defeats her when she tries to shoot her. She hears some noise outside one day as she is seated in her dormitory. When she goes outside to see, she discovers that the director is being visited by John Wick. She asks John how she can be like him as he leaves, but he tells her to stop on this destructive path while it's still possible. Eve receives her first task from Noack. Because her father is afraid that his rival may try to take the girl, she must defend her. For her first task, she is given a rubber bullet. When she gets there, she observes the girl from a distance. She notices a group of people approaching a female. She hurried to save her. She defies their leader's orders to keep away, and a battle breaks out. After that, she saves the girl and removes her. She is currently a complete member of Ruska Roma. She just concluded her work 2 months ago and is currently on another mission. She exits the club, but as she was getting into her car to leave, a car suddenly sped up and collided with her vehicle. They begin firing at her. She then exits the vehicle and tends to them. They want to take her away once she realizes they share the same mark as the individuals who killed her father. She had a severed hand when she got to the Ruska Roma headquarters. She asks the director who they are after displaying the mark. She warns her that it's a dangerous old cult. An old ceasefire between them states that they will not obstruct one another's work. She claims they killed her father. Thus, she is entitled to a response. But she tells her to stop pursuing the issue since they are unable to end the truce for retribution. She then requests a meeting with Winston at the Hotel Continental. She posed the same query to him, but he cautions her that doing so will only make things worse. However, he chose to assist after observing her tenacity. He tells her that Daniel Pine, a clan member, is staying at the Prague Continental. After that, he contacts the contract service and requests Daniel's file. He has a large bounty. He then hands Eve the file. After that, she travels to Prague and reserves a room at the Continental. There are already some assassins seated in the reception area. The sniper keeping watch over Danielle's room is called by one of them, Lena. She tells him there might be a visitor. Eva is undoubtedly sneaking into Danielle's room as well. He has a trap at the entrance, which Eva discovers when she enters his room. A young girl named Ella emerges out of nowhere. Additionally, Danielle commands her to hide behind him after emerging with a gun. Eve claims that all she wants to do is track down the individuals who killed her father and bear his mark. Danielle claims that she has just entered a hazardous circumstance. Lena is told by the sniper that they are merely conversing. Lena then doubled the bounty money. Assassins observing this decide to engage. Danielle also hears the news and warns Eve that the town is soon going to be like a battle zone and gets ready to escape. The assassins smash through the door and activate the trap. As more assassins arrive, a shootout soon breaks out. While Danielle departs with his daughter, Eve converses with them as well. She had the opportunity to shoot the assassin, but she chose not to. She simply knocks her unconscious after beating her up. As Eve approaches, Danielle and her daughter eliminate a few assassins. They enter the elevator together. Danielle requests her assistance in defending his daughter, who deserves a better life. The hotel is where they go. As additional assassins approach, Danielle clears the path by shooting into the air. Danielle is split apart from Eve and Ella. While Danielle is interacting with assassins, a trolley obscures their view. They watch as Lena strikes Eve from behind, and Danielle receives gunfire as the tram goes by. Ella is taken, and they flee from there. Lena lets the chancellor know that the girl has been found. Eve and the other killers were threatened with guns by Continental security. Eve claims that it was started by others and that she did not break any laws because she did not kill anyone. Except for her, everyone is shot by security. From there, she departs. She then shows the penny when she gets to the gun store. She asks the storekeeper about the insignia after displaying it to them. He informs her that he wishes to maintain his lack of knowledge about them. He can only assist if she wants to purchase firearms. Ethan enters his hidden arsenal. The clan soldiers suddenly start shooting at them as they are inspecting the gun. The shop owner chose to assist her after noticing the attacker's hands bearing the clan's mark. She displays a map of a town hall. He claims that the clan's hidden lair is located there. Since no one has returned from that village alive, he warns her to exercise caution. She requests an automobile. A man observes Eve from a distance as she enters the town. The director gives her a call and tells her to return. Years of peace will be destroyed by her act, yet she ignores the appeal. She abruptly stops when she sees pedestrians ahead. After glancing at the store, she enters. She discovers toys that resemble those of ballerinas. She orders a coffee from the counter. She saw that patrons were departing the cafe. A man exits the vehicle and enters the store. After leaving the cafe, she leaves. The foreigner is still alive, the observer reports. The chancellor follows all the rules. The residents of the town take the kids inside and emerge with weapons to murder her as the sirens sound. Eva quickly finds herself cornered after running and eliminating a few of them in the process. When Lena shows there and discovers she is a Ruska Roma, she knocks her unconscious. The chancellor is speaking with his granddaughter Ella. He claims that even though she belongs with them, her father was attempting to take her away. She despises him, Elsa. He is informed by Lena that the stranger has been apprehended. Is she dead? He asks. I'm Ruska Roma, she responds. The chancellor visits her. Ruska Roma, he says. Additionally, they all understand their jobs. They don't assault one another. What is she doing in this place? Ruska Roma is unrelated to this, she responds. Chancellor claims she is mistaken if she came for the girl. The girl is his granddaughter. The fact that he placed a reward on his son surprises Eva. Anyone who disobeys the rule will face consequences, according to the chancellor. They created a haven for individuals just like her. Assassins. No one will ruin this, so they can leave in peace and establish their family here. Eve goes on to say that several men from their cult came to take her away when she was a young girl. They killed her father in the process. Chancellor recognized her identity. Telling Lena it's her sister, he steps outside. A gunshot is heard abruptly. When they enter the room, Eve is attempting to get away. Lena shoots the member who attempts to shoot Eve. Eve bolts out of there. Lena chases after her. Eve holds a gun to her. She is then informed by Lena that she is her sister. Their father was wrong to take her away, she tells her. As a result, their mother passed away. Eve, however, stands up for her father, claiming that she wanted to provide her with a typical existence. He will be pleased to see her, she cynically remarks. Outside, soldiers encircle the scene as they quarrel. They let the chancellor know that they are merely conversing. The chancellor gives them the order to remove both of them. They enter the room with a grenade. They are blasted away when they attempt to duck. Eve has minor injuries, but she can see that Lena has serious ones. In Eve's arms, she passes away. Eve grabs a katana and removes the soldiers as they enter. On the radio, the chancellor inquires as to her death. Eve tells him that it will end with his death as she removes the radio. The director is then called by the chancellor, who warns her that there would be an issue if she doesn't call her member back. She promises to send someone to look after Eve, but claims that she has gone renegade and won't listen to her. His guys will stand down until then. John Wick arrives by rail as darkness falls. It is announced that they will not be contacted until midnight. When John locates Eve, he threatens to kill her unless she leaves. She does, however, inform her of what they did to her father. But according to John, getting even won't help.
She sent you here to kill me?
That's up to you. Or you can leave.
I'm not leaving.
Just leave. Just go.
Although Eve and John battle, John easily wins and tells her to leave the area without killing him. She then requests permission to work till midnight. He can then murder her. Then John lets her go. Eve then blasts a soldier after taking him out. When the observer notices this, they notify the chancellor. The chancellor then resumes using the entire protocol. She removes them and flees from the cult, which pursues her. She gets to their arsenal. Everyone is told by the Watcher that she is in the armory. The chancellor gave his best man the order to murder her. In the arsenal, he sets up a trap. Members are blasted when they arrive. Other members enter and are blasted after discovering Eve brandishing a firearm. She began to burn them, but the greatest assassins fight and carry a fire pistol.
It would be best to relocate you.
Suicide. It's fucking John Wick.
Eve arrives and shoots the car and it crashes. The Chancellor emerges and tells her that it's enough and that she cannot change anything. Others will come to look for her even if he passes away. She shoots him dead because she has had enough of his talk, but the cult will still be after her. From then, she departs with Ella while John looks on. Then he informs the director that the Chancellor has passed away. Ella and her father get back together. Eve is observing the performances of her friend Tatiana. Eve's reward is worth a significant amount of money when in contract service. She receives the message in the same way that every assassin does. She then departs from that location, and the movie ends here. To ensure you never miss any updates on new videos, kindly click the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.